Happy Friday, everyone. Hello, hello. Hello, everyone. I love how my computer makes a whole bunch of noises now. Yes, we're having some aspect ratio problems like usual. And to be honest, I had two options for a webcam. I don't know what's going on, but it's either this. Yeah, this one is probably going to be a little better today. I don't know what's up with the other camera. But, so, yeah, we'll be using the Logitech C910 today. Yeah, isn't that horrible? Whatever, we got it covered. Cleox, sucks. Wow, that's a lot of letters. Hello, Adam. Whoa, says FM Rock. Hello, Fantasy Phil. Hello, No Taku. No, there's no... I can play it. I've still got it loaded, if you want. I could play it if you really were saddened. If you don't believe me, I really do have it. Here, let me see if I can sneak it in the background. Okay, that's not gonna work. Alright, we'll just cut it all out. Breaks the ears. I loved it, especially since it was someone created it while they were broadcasting while they were creating it, so that was really awesome. So, any news on a JTV viewer for Android 2.2 and lower? Lower? No. I do have some. I don't know if I can say this. I have some news about the Android phones, and I'm not sure. Here. Let me check if I can talk about it. Alright, I just shut an IM, so I'll see if I can talk about it. If not, I will, I'll talk about it a little later. You can watch broadcast directly from your Android's browser. Unfortunately, it's not the best experience, but because the Android platform is Flash compatible, you should be able to watch it directly from your browser. So, hang in there. Hopefully, in about half an hour, I'll get clearance to talk about it. Hello, welcome to Justin TV, Shayna. Has anyone ever told you look like one of the Gregory brothers? Well, I know I need a haircut. I don't know if you're dissing the long hair. But next week, I will have shorter hair, and I will be in a new location, so I'm actually moving on Friday, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to do community chat next week. I might have to make it short, but we'll figure something out. Is there a huge difference in Logitech C910 and Microsoft LifeCam Studio? To be honest, I've never used the Microsoft LifeCam Studio, but I can tell you that the Logitech C910, I would recommend it, like, all the way. It doesn't look the best that it can be right now, and that's because for some reason Wirecast isn't fully compatible with it. Kind of messes up the aspect ratio for some reason, but no, I definitely recommend the Logitech C910. It's seriously an awesome camera. Hello, Lauren. Welcome to community chat. I do community chat every Friday at 4 o'clock Pacific, and so if ooh, I just got the clearance to talk about it. Awesome. So I do a community chat broadcast every Friday at 4 o'clock Pacific, and so this is the time for me to kind of interact with you guys and figure out what's going right, what's going wrong, and be able to help you guys out live on camera. So I did just get clearance to talk about this, which is really awesome. For the past, ever since the iPhone application was released, everyone was saying, oh, well, I want an application for my Android phone. I want an application for my Android phone. And so we launched an application for the Broadcaster. So on your Android phone, you can have a Broadcaster. So I think the app, you can just download it right from the Android App Store, whatever they call it, the app market. Well, we actually have a soft release version of an Android viewer available in the Android market. I've never tried it myself. I know there are still a lot of bugs and a lot of things that have to be worked out, but there is a soft release of the Android viewer app out in the App Store, and so it should work better. I've never used it, and I actually just learned about it a few days ago. I see it has a low rating, probably because of the fact that it is a very it's not fully ready yet. So some phones don't support it yet, and we know about it. We're working on it. I think the Galaxy S, that is not supported yet, but we are definitely working on it. It's just a soft release, so I'm not making any big announcement about it or anything, but I did just want to check to make sure I could talk about it instead of denying its existence. But check it out if you do have an Android phone, and give us your feedback, and we know our Android users are going to be really happy about that, because like I said, a lot of people have been requesting it for a while, so should be fun. So check it out. Everyone goes quiet, all the Android users, as they pull their phone out. Also, the iPhone application for the Justin TV app does have an update out. Nothing too spectacular. It's just ensuring that it works on the new iOS coming out. So, spoke to a couple people about this. Why can't you comment on highlights / past broadcasts on Twitch? I believe they are, and this is more of a horror question, but I'm pretty sure that was intentional, and I'm not really. I wasn't involved with the decision process for that, so I'm not completely sure. But if Horror's here, we can wave our hands. He might have more information on that. I'm pretty sure it was intentional. I'm not sure if it will be added in the future or not. Twitch.tv is in beta, so okay. We removed comments on highlights and podcasts because it was used for trolling and underused. So there's your official answer. So I do apologize if that is. I know what Horror is talking about. It was definitely. It wasn't. It was definitely trolled a bit. So, but the positive about the Twitch.tv highlights and past broadcasts are that they're like in widescreen, so it doesn't, squish you down to a 4:3 format. So, awesomeness. Fantasy Phil, I'm very frustrated. I bought the Justin TV iPhone app for $10 and it didn't work correctly. Eventually, after downloading the app 3 times, it starts to work better. Okay. I do not know why it would not work correctly. I mean, what wasn't working correctly about it? Also, what kind of content are you looking to watch? I'm guessing if you're looking for sports, you might be running into spam channels where they just have a static image up and then a URL to a off-site URL, and so that might be what you're experiencing. I'm not quite sure. What my suggestion would be is to is to use this link, and I'll be able to help you out a little more individually and figure out what's going on. And if you can provide a screenshot in that would definitely help. So fill that out, see if you can include a screenshot, or you can email help@justin.tv. We've talked about this before, and I just keep re-downloading. I was watching the game. So yeah, email us and we can figure out what exactly is going on. Because obviously, if you pay for something, it should work. And so we want our products to work. So shoot help@justin.tv an email and we can figure out what's going on. Speaking of iPhone app, JTV, how much signal strength can I have with my Wi-Fi to broadcast? I'm guessing once you start to get down to 2-in-1 bars, it might get a little choppy. Depends on if you're broadcasting through the high quality or the normal. Basically, you have two broadcast qualities that you can broadcast at, and I can pull this up for you and show you right now. And so if you're on a low Wi-Fi signal, I definitely would recommend that you use the normal standard. Those noises are starting to get annoying. Basically in your settings, you can, there we go. For live video, you can bring that to normal. And so that will help you out a little bit more. Is this my job? I guess you could say so, yeah. I mean, it's not, community chat isn't specifically my job, but my job is to be here to help you guys out and be here for anything that you need. So answer your questions and help you out if you have any questions on something. So yes, this is my job. I decided to do community chat, about 4 months ago, and so I've been doing it since, and it's definitely been really awesome. The iPhone for me sometimes goes HD to SD automatically. We're actually working on making that better. As of right now, it doesn't really tell you if you're watching a channel in HD or SD, and I know a lot of people have been kind of on the edge in terms of the bandwidth, and so it's automatically switching you back and forth. We are kind of looking into some of the issues, and lately I've been hearing of an issue where it's doing some weird channel looping stuff and all sorts of weird stuff, and so I've been looking into that, but I'm not sure if that's related to switching from HD to SD, but we are kind of working on making that better. That's something that we just introduced in the last big update, HD channels and no ads and a fix to the broadcaster. So hello iPhone app. So we are kind of working on kind of ironing it out a little bit. So yes, the app on Android can only view partner streams. To be honest, like I said, I don't have an Android, so I've never personally used it. I'm not sure if, like I said, it is a soft release, so it's not like a big, huge, woo, you know, you got an Android viewer. It's just a soft release. I'm not sure if there are plans to change that. I hope that there would be, but I'm not a part of the app team, so I'm not sure. They're up to awesome stuff. Yeah, Meebo makes Meebo. I personally don't like Meebo. I actually deactivated Meebo. I hate it. And so a lot of the people on twitch.tv are wondering if Meebo will ever come back. And so what we're actually doing is we're taking the best features from Meebo and we're going to kind of make something on our end for we're going to make something better. So something hosted on our end that basically we found that people like the user list of their friends online, and they like the ability to send a private message to someone. And so we're taking those two awesome features from Meebo and having it in-house. But everything else with Meebo doesn't really work well. I'm not a Meebo fan, but yeah, I disabled it. So if you're a Twitch user, you can still access Meebo by going to meebo.com, but it should be staying on Justin.tv as far as I'm concerned. To be honest, I wouldn't be sad if it left, but yes. Meebo is no way related to inviting your friends. So if you deactivate Meebo, you can still invite your friends inviting friends is something done on our chat server, and it's nothing to do with Meebo. So you can deactivate Meebo by going to your account settings, I believe. So it's just justin.tv/settings, and there should be an option. It says like hide Meebo. Let me check here. Yes, it says hide Meebo chat, so you can do it right from there. By the way, hello Carlitos. Hello to our awesome administrators in here, Arthur, Carlitos, iOnline, and Horror, and hello to everyone else. It's good to see you all. If you are asking a question and I'm not answering it, then just repost it, and I won't get mad if you continue reposting your question. Obviously, I want to answer all of your questions, so if I haven't answered it yet, just keep reposting it. So, yes. We have an admin team that works to help remove content and do all sorts of other tasks. You can kind of read more about what admins do. I actually, and I never told Horror this, so I guess I can tell him this right now. I updated our admin wiki page, and I put the Justin.tv and the Twitch.tv application on there. So I went through and I updated that like a few days ago. So if you want to learn more about what admins do, that is on that page. You need 2 tags for admins? What do you mean 2 tags? Sometimes when I broadcast or me friend, so I know it's not only mine, but the viewer count is off, where it makes it look like, I have to scroll up, it makes it look like you have 25 when you only have 5, so it has, sometimes when I broadcast or me friend, so I know it's not, okay, did I miss the first part of your question? Viewer count is off, it makes it look like you have 25 when you only have 5, so it has been. I can look into the viewer count. I haven't heard of this problem yet. It happens on all of the channels. How can you file? Yeah, it's gonna jump around. But if I'm not quite sure what you mean by you have 5 but it looks like 25. How does it look like 25? I guess one of the best things that you can do is file a bug report by doing justin.tv/bug report. Alice, if you're talking about the viewers label disappearing, I know about that bug. The more viewers you have, the more it jumps. I'm still lost. I'm going to sit here silently as I try and figure out what everyone's talking about. If you have 450 viewers, it will jump to 790. I guess I can look into that. I have not heard of that, nor do I know why it would do that. I know a lot of the producers, their number will jump often because if you show up in the producer's spotlight, it will jump up and then it'll go back down once those people leave the page. I'm guessing the reason why it would jump is because there are more viewers at one point and then they disappear. So if you can explain it more for who asked this question. I lost it now. Okay, I'm sorry, I forgot who asked this question, but fill out a bug report and we can kind of look into it a little more and figure out what's happening. I have not heard of that yet. The number will say 25, but if you click on the side... Oh! Okay. What's happening there is essentially you have viewers that are watching the video, but they're not actually logged into justin.tv. And so the viewers label does not have anything to do Like, the viewer count has nothing to do with the actual chatters in the chat box. So if someone's logged out and they're watching, that will count for your viewer count, but it will not show them in the chat list. So that's probably what's happening. Lurkers, as Arthur says. Yeah, Vcoins. Vaughn is still able to chat on the website, so Vcoins should still be available. That's more of a Mark question. We don't maintain Vaughn. Justin.tv does not maintain Vaughn. That Mark maintains Vaughn. So Dylan, on my broadcast and my channel above my channel stream is the like for Facebook and the tweet for Twitter. How come Facebook likes are like 2, even though I've had over 100 something? So basically, Adam, you're saying that they reset? I know those numbers were having some time. Wow. I know those numbers were reset at one time. And so I'm not quite sure what happened there, but it might have reset. Yeah, it has been a little glitchy lately, so make sure you file a bug report on that, and we can go and specifically figure out what happened. Yeah, you know, the likes on my page reset as well, so that's something that we might have to figure out what happened there. So essentially, here is a question for you guys, and so we've been kind of giving some thought. We did remove the bot tag, and the reason for that was no one really maintained that program, so no bots that were created by other users could be added to that bot program. So I know Horror has been kind of thinking about some ways that we can make it better for bots. And so one of the ideas that he had was basically assigning bots in your chat. So essentially, instead of modding a bot, you would type /bot and then a username, and then it would make them a official bot in your chat room. It would just have the bot tag, and it wouldn't have any special permissions above a moderator, and mods would be able to remove the bot tag but not give the bot tag out. I'm guessing that would be something for the broadcaster to do. So what do you guys think of that idea? This is all idea. This is nothing that is currently in production. It's you know, we've been trying to figure out ways that we can make it better for bot owners. And so basically they'd get the bot tag. Yeah, you can talk a little bit more about that, Horror, but looks like, does anyone, alright, take care, Lauren, does anyone dislike that idea? Do you want them to give you a count? Like, we could do like 1 for yes, I like that idea, 2 for no, I hate that idea. I don't like doing these number counts because the chat goes crazy, but yeah, I mean, I definitely, oh, you see, it's going crazy now. Okay. JTV should just make their own bot. Well, we still like to give users the ability to, I mean, some bot owners think of really creative things, and so it's cool to be able to see those bots. Personally, I only like bots to let me know when people come into my channel. Yeah, so I mean, something like that, Adam, like if the channel owner wanted them to have the bot tag and like be the bot for that channel, then that's something that they could assign. What's the difference between a toss and an IP ban? how do you get them? If you do violate the terms of service, you will be IP suspended from the website, and that's just to ensure that the person does not return. So all suspensions. Sometimes you hear it referred to as a toss, and that's just kind of a nickname for a suspension. So, why did the app team put ads back on the iPhone app? I did not know ads were back on the iPhone app, but I guess I can figure that out. I'll write it down. Ads back. I am not sure. Like I said, I'm not on the app team, so I'm not really I don't really make these decisions, but I can check it out. I'm guessing if ads were put back, it means that there's not enough revenue being made, and it actually costs a lot of money to run Justin.tv. And so for something kind of optional like an application, that is kind of why there is a charge for it. But I can check it out and see. You can feel free, Fantasy Phil, to leave your feedback about the iPhone application. You can also do it in the review section, and I know that the app team does read through that, and we figure out what people like and what people don't like. So feel free to leave your feedback, and we'll be happy to. You're leaving your feedback with me, and it would be easier if you use that link. That's something that I could forward over directly to the app team. So yes. Yes, we do like to warn people before actually suspending them. I mean, there's certain instances where we just can't give a warning. Yeah, I got the iPhone application when it was free too. That's the joy of being just with Justin.tv for a long time. So at one point the iPhone application was free. Yeah, we are. I 100% agree with you, Alice, and so I'm not quite sure what the status of being able to invite your followers versus friends. I feel the friends system worked when we had friends, but now we really don't have friends. So it's really confusing, and so we definitely do agree with you. And hopefully one day soon it will get transferred over to invite followers. I know that the chat servers are getting close. I know I keep telling you guys this. I haven't heard of a status update, but we are rebuilding the chat servers specifically so that we can add more awesome things to the chat servers, such as assigning specific bots or, changing it to inviting followers. So I do agree with you 100% that it would be awesome to invite your followers versus invite your friends. So Sweet Angel, I'm not quite sure what you're talking about, and to be honest, I can't really discuss suspensions publicly, like in front of everyone. I can tell you generally, if it was a suspension for nudity, we 100% do not support nudity on the website, and so in terms of that, it says it in the terms of service. You agreed to the terms of service. There are also a few other warnings that are on the website. If it was a DMCA ban, then I'm nowhere involved with the DMCA process, and that is just what you get for broadcasting copyrighted content. So the followers did used to be named fans, I believe. Yeah. And we renamed the fans and the friends label to followers. So, but like a channel would keep track, like you could favorite their channel, or maybe it was called favorites. Now I'm getting confused. This is Justin.tv has been around for quite some time now, and the labels have kind of changed a bit. Yeah. And so we changed favorites to followers. It was just a name change. There wasn't anything too big about it, but yeah, was it once called fans? I can't even remember. But yes, it has changed a bit. To be honest, I understand what you're saying, Sweet Angel, and I mean, I don't really think there's much that I can do about your suspension if you were suspended, but I don't really know what to say about that. I probably wasn't there. We've got a whole team of people that help remove the content that infringes their terms of service, and so I wasn't there to see the circumstances. But you did agree to the terms of service. If I don't even know if it's you. See, this is why I don't really. Oh, it was a good friend of yours. Your good friends agreed to the terms of service when registering for the website, and technically he did violate the terms of service. So there are nudity warnings in many places, such as your settings page. There's a nudity warning there, and the terms of service. I think there's another one somewhere else. I can't quite remember. I do not know. I'm speaking generally. I don't know if it was a nudity violation. I can't speak specifically. So, why is Office Cam offline? I miss Office Cam. I do agree with you, and I guess the Office no longer liked being on camera. For a while it was tipped up, and now it is offline. So it might return. I'm not sure. I don't. Yeah, some people didn't like really being on camera, so the Office did not like being on camera. Oh yeah, if you're wondering why there's a charge thing to watch the Office Cam, it's the Office Cam can't, or the channel is kind of used for testing now, so. In terms of filing fake copyright infringements, like I said, I'm not involved with the DMCA process, but you can't file a fake you can't file a fake DMCA copyright infringement. It's just, yeah. I mean, most of our copyright holders actually have the tools to remove it themselves. So, but yeah, you can't file a fake DMCA copyright infringement. Okay, I'm trying to figure out. Okay, I'm gonna start using IRC chat now, just because this is kind of being weird. I cannot see all of you that are typing. Interesting. Okay, I'll read this one. Getting a little distracting now. Yeah, any link that you post, you are subject to the link that you send, and so we really do not like chatters that are sending links to nudity. I mean, nudity is a terms of service violation if it's on the actual camera, and if you're providing a portal for them to provide, if you're providing a portal for other users to see that nudity, that, I mean, it's kind of the same thing, isn't it? I mean, you are providing a place for them to view nudity, and we don't accept nudity. So. What did they say about the homepage user count you mentioned to them? I actually have not had a chance to talk about it yet, so. It is a bug, and I don't think it will be fixed, and so I kind of want it removed. So you'll have to ask next week on that, Cleox. This is weird. I have to refresh my page or something. Alright, let me reconnect. Oh, that's awesome. When I signed into my iPhone, it changed my title. Cool. Perfect. Awkward silence. Does anyone have any other questions, or am I done? Anything at all? Do I like long walks on the beach? There is no beach around here. What's new on the JTV end? That's always a safety question, Alice. Let me think. There is something new, but I can't remember what it was. I think. What was it? It was a change. It wasn't bot tags. That was last week. For those of you that are noticing, the report feature is kind of weird lately, and it's not really intentional to look like that, so if the report form looks ugly, it's kind of back now. We're kind of working on the report form a little bit, so yeah. Oh, by the way, Horror is going to be doing a Q&A for Twitch, since he knows a lot more Twitch stuff, so I'm sure he will be tweeting or something, and hopefully he can poke me, so I'll tweet it, so. I am not finished with adding admins, and so I've been swamped a little bit. I picked up a new project this week to keep me busy, and yes, it is keeping me very busy, and so I haven't had a big chunk of time to continue looking for new admins, but I do hope to be adding more admins. I don't have a specific number. I'd like maybe like 3 or 4 more, so if you did apply and you haven't heard back, there is no rejection in applications. We don't deny or reject an application. It sits in our inbox so that if we are looking for more admins, your application is on hand, so. No, Justin.tv is not closing. Can I give you a recommendation? That's kind of hard because I'm one of them that reads through them, so. Yeah. I don't really know what to say about that. A recommendation from Dylan, and Dylan's the one that reads through them. But no, our entire admin team also has access to read through them, so you'd be recommending to myself. Is there any way to make the ads more annoying, like more of them in Spanish? There is kind of a problem with Spanish ads. For some reason, there are Spanish ads in the US location database, and so I did send that in a while ago, and I don't think there's really much that we can do about it. I would really like to give the viewer a volume control of advertisements. Actually, let me write that down. That's on another list that I have. Volume for ads. I'd love to do that, just because I've been hearing lately that there are ads like 3 times, maybe that's a little bit over exaggerating, but there are ads much louder than the actual broadcast, and so I kind of want to give a volume control. Yeah, the ultimate volume control is getting a pro account, but I'm not sure. That's just an idea of mine. That's nothing that we're doing right now, so. But I do know what you mean, so. Better than the DMCA, guys. I don't even think there's a specific DMCA title. There might be. I'm not sure. The copyright holders, most of the copyright holders have tools to actually take down the content themselves, so. Sent me a message on Twitter saying thanks for getting her sorted out. Awesome. Good to hear. That's my favorite part about helping people is there are 2 things I like about helping people. One is seeing them be able to do what they were looking for help, and 2 is making someone happy. Like, my job involves a lot of unhappy things, but, you know, angry people yelling at me for things I didn't do. The life of a support person, but I like those happy things. I mean, there's a reason that I do what I do, and that is for those 2 reasons. So, you yell back. Yeah, I just take a deep breath and just keep going. Goodness, it's quiet in here today. A little quiet. So yeah, I'm moving next week, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to do a community chat. Maybe I'll just give it to Horror. He can take over. No, I might be able to do something really quick or something. I'm not quite sure. I did tweet, yes. Where am I moving to? North Dakota. North Dakota. Uh-oh. Taku wants to do community chat. I'm just gonna sit here and... Does anyone else have any suggestions? Anything that can be improved? I might do an iPhone community chat. I haven't done that before. I tried to once, and it didn't work. That's back when the iPhone app was buggy, but yeah. Some of the things that, regarding music, not saying that I will broadcast, but if I play music, could I be banned? Technically, music is copyrighted, and so it does fall under the copyright law. So if the copyright holder of that song sees it, they can request that it gets taken down. I'll tell you, music violations do not happen often, but it can happen sometimes, so you're not completely immune. It is a DMCA, it's not a I will not go and suspend you for broadcasting music, so. Make the website look more pro and less amateurish. Can you be a little more specific? Have you seen Twitch? Twitch is awesome. When will there be more time to upgrade the JTV side? I can tell you that Twitch.tv is still in beta, and so the reason why Justin.tv isn't getting updated a lot, specifically as right now, is we're trying to get Twitch up and running as soon as possible. We don't like to have a half-created product out there, but Justin.tv is not dying. It's not going away. So Justin.tv will remain. Twitch, there is no set date for it to be done, but we're hoping soonish. I'm pretty good, Laud VG. How are you doing? Here's a question for you guys. For those of you who are Twitch.tv users, are you still getting problems with it redirecting back to Justin TV? It's kind of a big issue earlier, and clearing your cookies and cache should fix that, but I'm wondering if anyone here is still having problems with it. Yeah, there was a bug out earlier, and I'm not sure if it's still, staff is aware of it. I'm not sure if it's still out there, but essentially clicking like your following list would bring you back to the social directory. It was kind of weird, and so good to hear that everyone's not screaming, it's horrible about it, so I'm guessing it's fixed. If you do have that problem, let me know, and clear your cookies and cache, because that should fix it. Awesomeness. Good. Is there anything specifically you don't like about the Twitch TV chat? Okay. Like, can you get really specific? Laud, if the YouTube video violates our terms of service, then yes. Oh no, broadcasting music videos. Technically, if that's copyrighted, then yes, you can still get banned. That's a copyright holder kind of thing. Just because it's on YouTube doesn't mean it's completely safe from DMCA. Chances are it might actually get removed from YouTube if it's not the official copyright holder and the official band that posted the music video. So technically, if it's on YouTube, that doesn't mean it's safe. So. Yep, Pro, there's no badge for it, but it still works. We're kind of looking into different things in terms of the Pro. We're kind of thinking about subscribers. None of it's final yet. We're still trying to figure out all the little details, but essentially being able to subscribe to your favorite stream and not have advertisements on their channel. And so the positive thing about that is the broadcaster will get some money out of that if they're a partner and part of this subscription program, and Justin.tv will as well. So it's not completely ready yet. We're not completely finalized. And yeah, we're looking into like bundles as well, and nothing has been really worked out yet, but your pro benefit does still work on Twitch.tv, and if that I'm not sure if that's going to change. If it does, it's not going to be yanked overnight, so don't worry about it. You will have time to finish your pro account cycle. You want to buy yearly? There used to be a lot more options to buy pro accounts, but not. Yeah, monthly and quarterly, I believe, are the only options. I don't think we have a yearly purchase. Yeah, we're looking into more things specifically that our producers can do. I mean, part of the problem on Twitch is that the producers really don't get anything special, and that's not good. So we want to be able to give producers more flexibility to customize features, and partners have more flexibility on things that they can do as well. So nothing has been completely finalized yet in terms of the producers, but we're kind of looking into ways that we can make it better. Yep, exactly, Horror. So cool. You are all so quiet. Has community chat been going on for too long? Have I answered all of the questions known to Justin.tv? I don't know, I'm trying to think of something that I can talk about that relates. Why don't you check the reports from the report button immediately? We do have a team of admins that do have access to the reports, so if you do check something, or if you do report something, chances are it will get reviewed. I'm trying to increase review time by adding more administrators, so we're working on it. Oh, profiles. Don't even start. Do not even start. Yeah, and admins are volunteers, so we do like our administrators to be able to sleep. But obviously that's still not an excuse. We still want to remove the content, and so that's part of my job to figure, add a larger team that can help at different hours. So we do read them though, so don't worry. We would not have a report button if no one read them. You're talking about staff. We have an admin team that deals with the reports. I'm not quite sure what. If you're talking about channel violations where you use the report tool, that's for administrator use. I guess staff really could respond to them if they wanted to, but I mean, we've got a team of administrators specifically for that reason. Unless you're talking about some like bug reports or what. Yeah, I know a lot of people miss profiles, so I don't know, it would be nice kind of to pick the best things of profiles, but it didn't really work out with the plan, so they were removed, and to be honest with you, I don't think they're coming back. I'm sorry. What'd you like the best from profiles? What do I think about Corey Fook? I don't know who that is. No, we don't, because admins are volunteer, there's no commitment time. Yes, iOnline has been beasting away at the nightly reports, so I do appreciate. I have to be awake during the day, unfortunately, so. What did you like the most out of profiles? Join date? Yeah, we do have the join date now on the twitch.tv video page. Maybe we could add that over to the Justin TV video page. I'm sorry, did I say the Twitch TV profile page? I meant the twitch.tv video page. So, yeah, the greeter program, I wasn't involved with handling or managing it. I can tell you just from watching it, I feel like it was expanded way too fast. Like, it was kind of out of control. A lot of people applied just to have a special badge, which, I mean, it's all cool, but they got the badge and then they stopped doing stuff. And it just, it was something that we tried and it just didn't really work out. Alice, I'll tell you that the number one best way to report terms of service violations is a report tool. People feel that the report tool is not efficient. I can tell you that chances are I look at the report, like the report tool, faster than I look at like a private message, so. There is actually a way that you can find the join date. You just have to be a little smarter with the API. There's no clean, laid out, thing. Oh, not a problem. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna attempt to say your name. Yeah, no, I'm not. You know who I'm talking to. There was no change to the report tool, so. I'm horrible with usernames. It's as clear as that. Anyway, I'm gonna head out. It's a little quiet here anyway today. So, thank you all for stopping by. If you need to contact me, I still need to fix this. Hold on a second. As I clear my desk off. Oh, that doesn't work still. Okay, there we go. There we go. If you need to contact me, my Twitter is JTV Support Dylan, and my email is dylan@justin.tv. I need to like, yeah, that just doesn't work. I'll have to figure something out for the font settings, so I don't have to hold up something black so that you can read it. But I'm not allowed to finish early. We'll hang out. I'm prepping. I'm a Mac fan. I'll 100%. I Online always has an eye online. Oh, it's great to see you. Yours truly. You have a lovely weekend as well. Why doesn't JTV have an app for Android? We do kind of have an app. I kind of talked about that a little earlier. We have a soft version of an Android app. So, I don't... Here's a link. So, it's not completely finished yet. There are still bugs. But if you want to check it out, you can only... I guess you can only see partner broadcasts, but it's a soft version of it, so... Yeah, no problem. Thank you all for stopping by. I mean, community chat will only keep going as long as I have questions to answer. Once it starts to become lots more of just sitting here, then obviously it's kind of a waste of my time. But as long as there's still questions, I love being here for you guys, and it's not a waste of my time if I've actually got people here and, have questions. Partner, channel is TechZany. So I'm not sure if that's going to change. To be honest, I just found out about that app like yesterday. So it's only a soft version, and hopefully we'll have something better. We're still working out the bugs. I love 1 hour naps. Okay, it's 7 o'clock. Perfect. Thank you all for coming, and take care and have a good night. I'm gonna like try and do some awesome. I'm gonna try and do something awesome. Like. Okay, that was not awesome enough. Even I know that that was not awesome enough. Sorry for that.